So welcome back to another video. I will be doing part 2 to just more thoughts on Halloween Kills getting delayed and just how I feel about it. And John Carpenter tweeted this out, something I found on his Twitter that I will read for you guys, and I will have it posted upon him. But first off, I want to start off with some more thoughts and just, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason, and I think we all kind of knew Halloween Kills was going to get delayed, but we just really didn't want to admit it because we all thought that it would go to VOD. I'm not mad at Universal. Kind of confused to what they're doing with Candyman. But overall, I'm not mad at Universal or Jason Blum. I'm not mad at any of them, especially Jason Blum. I'm not mad at him or the people, because I'm pretty sure this was a Universal call. But you have to understand that they want this movie to be successful as they can, and they don't want to really take any risks. And I understand that, and I do. You work so hard on something, you want it to move. You want to be, you want that, to be successful. I know how that, feels. I mean, I can't say from like a big movie standpoint, but as a creator, that does YouTube videos, that does music and etc., understands that you want something to, that you put a lot of work in to be successful and to move. Halloween Kills getting delayed. It sucks. It's sad. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. But I think we can all agree things happen for a reason. We basically all knew this was coming, but we didn't want to face it, and it's here. Sad day, I know, but things I think the best thing is things happen for a reason, and they just want this movie to be the best. One of my worries is they may reshoot some things. That's one of my worries. I don't want them to change anything. They don't need to change anything. The film is fine the way it is, and I don't want them to take scenes out or add scenes. Like, I want them to leave it alone. And I think they will for the most part. I think they will. I was surprised they even released the teaser. I think that was really good that they did put out a teaser to kind of soften the blow. I thought that was really good. And it was a teaser that I was expecting. I did get that right. That it was going to be a small teaser, so I did get that right. But yeah, I was watching rewatch the I can't talk. I was watching rewatch the movies video. Jay on there was talking about all of next year's movies are gonna be like survivors, and they're gonna be really special, especially Halloween Kills, because we're gonna be sitting, we're gonna be sitting in the theaters watching, Halloween Kills are gonna be like, wow, I never thought I would get to see this in the theaters. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I do agree with Jay on that. These movies are going to feel special. That will have a big impact on all of us. But I want to read something that John Carpenter said, and I'm going to put it across right here. It says, "Rewrite this to you, heartbroken over the fact that the delay of our film is even a discussion. But if there's one thing that a career in the film industry has prepared us for, is the unexpected over the past few weeks. Our film family has looked at the forecast of the theatrical exhibition with obvious concerns, which I totally understand. At the end of the day, I do understand. We have discussed and struggled with how best to present Halloween Kills to the loyal fans around the world. As we know, as the new audience, we hope to invite to the experience. So they also want to bring new people in, which is also understandable. They're making this movie for the hardcore fans, but they also want it, for the new people. It was a wild and vibrant production. We've lined up a cast of legacy characters like Lori, Tommy, Lindsay, and Lori. Lonnie, excuse me. Brackett, and of course the Shape, aka Michael. Then alongside some new faces, we aggressively made the second chapter of our Halloween trilogy. It unfolded into an experience that we've created playground, and we feel confident our misfit pleasures will be seen as an unexpected entry into the franchise. If we release it in October this year as planned, we have to face the reality that the film will be consumed as a which, you know, basically not being as successful. After weighing all of our options, we have chosen to push the film to theatrical release by 1 year next year. On top of the, on top of, okay, talk. Oh, on top of, can't talk at all. On top of a traditional release, Universal has agreed to an IMAX presentation of the film. That sounds awesome. That sounds really awesome. The first Halloween movie in IMAX, like, that's amazing to me. Because I don't think, Halloween 2018 wasn't, no. So yeah, this is the first Halloween movie in IMAX. I think that's huge in my opinion. Which, right there, Universal, Blumhouse knows this is going to be bigger than Halloween 2018. This is going to be bigger than anything, that Blumhouse has ever did, or even Universal. We are sound mixing with our best design team. They can slash, scream, and creep under your skin. We're going to have the time to complete the film with quality the fans deserve. And preparation, and here's the juicy part. Lord, and preparation on the Halloween Ends has begun as well. So preparation on the Halloween Ends has begun, meaning probably like pre-production. It's an honor to be working with these characters and spending time in Haddonfield. We look forward to sharing our next chapter with you, David Gordon Green and John Carpenter. Which again, like I said, I totally respect their decision for delaying it. But I think we can all agree it's just frustrating, sad, and disappointing. But again, I do understand, like, they want this movie to be successful as possible. They don't want to risk anything. They really don't want to roll the dice. I understand. I do. Like, I do understand. I'm not mad at nobody. I feel like some people may think I'm mad at Jason Blum or something. I'm not. It's just frustrating and disappointing. But at the same time, as you really think about it, you have to see and understand from their side. They know this movie is going to be huge. They even taken effort and time to put this in IMAX now, which we didn't even know nothing about. So that right there is huge within itself. Like, when a movie's going to IMAX, that's already going to be huge right off the bat. And it's just amazing that it's going to be an IMAX. And I feel like Halloween Kills is going to be a special movie. Like I was talking about, like what Jay said for We Watched the Movie, was all the movies coming next year will feel special and have a real special place in my, we'll have a special place in our hearts, because they're going to be like survivors, like I was saying. And like what I was saying, so yeah, Halloween Kills getting delayed. Could it be, could it be a bad thing? Long as they don't reshoot or add scenes, then it's not a bad thing. This could be a blessing, blessing in disguise, in a lot of ways, because a lot of people, if you think about it, like, a lot of people are going to want to go to the theaters from June to December of next year. A lot of people are going to be wanting to go to the theaters. So really, this could be a big blessing in disguise for Halloween Kills. And this movie could actually bank on a delay, where others are not really banking on that. They're just kind of losing, that hype train. With Halloween Kills, the hype train is still up there, amongst this delay. And I think that right there is something special. So, here's the thing. If you are really mad, don't be mad. Just understand things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. They did it for a reason. Yes, most likely, yeah, money plays a factor into it. Also, AMC's pettiness and theatrical companies. I'm sure all that played a big part in it as well. But you also have to understand they don't want to take a risk. They want it to be successful as possible, and they just want everyone to enjoy this, in a theater experience, because they know it's going to be something special. So there's two sides of the coin when it comes to it, but you have to understand, you really have to understand both, that, the whole AMC situation and how, how theatrical companies are acting right now, and, money and all this plays a big factor in it. But you have to look at the other side and understand their side, and what their side is. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to lose money. They want it to be successful as possible. They want fans to enjoy it in the theaters, and they just want the best experience and the best bet, and the best bet will be delaying it. I didn't think it would get delayed. It actually surprised me. But again, like I said, I think it comes at to no surprise, really. I think me and you know, for the whole horror community, for all the movie fans across the world, can agree with me. We knew this was going to get delayed, but we didn't want to face it. We just didn't want to recognize it, and it is what it is. But like I said, things happen for a reason. You do have to understand two sides of the coin. But yeah, if you enjoyed, so like button, play, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know how you feel about Halloween Kills getting delayed. Like I said, it's really disappointing, but I'm fully not getting into it. But what's going on in the world, it's really sad, and it has affected so much, especially the movie industry, and that's so sad. But I'm not fully getting into that. But you know, if you know, you know. But yeah. So like button, play, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like I said, let me know in the comments below how you feel about Halloween Kills. Are you just like me? You know, still excited, still pumped to see this movie next October? And we're still getting Halloween Ends the following year. Yeah, but just think about that though. We're still getting both of these movies back to back, just in different years. You know, so that's special. So yeah, hit the like button, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one.